Hi everyone, it's me JoJo. I'm trying to get the angle right to do a quick vlog for my JoJo Drives Us Crazy series, which I'm so excited about. Hopefully the audio is okay because I'm using my new microphone, and hopefully I'm not too glowy because I've got the Gaga foundation, which I love. Thank you, Sephora. Maybe I can update you guys on something that's coming soon. I have been so excited to bring you on this journey with me, and I have been taking it very, very, very slowly because, as many of you know, I suffered an eye injury 10 years ago and I wasn't able to learn to drive. So this is really the way that I'm kind of catching up with myself. It's kind of like one of my personal things that I wanted to overcome and really get involved with. So I've been so excited to be doing this series, but I tell you, this has not been an easy process. I have been literally in discussions with different kinds of brands about collaborating. And the reason why I wanted to do this series is because 10 years ago, I could not find any information about driving from LGBT people. I didn't know the first thing about cars. I didn't know what car I could fit in because I'm 6'3". So a lot of you guys, I don't know if you know that I'm super tall. I can't really work towards like buying a car if I don't know which one I can actually get in. I really wanted to get a smart car at one point until I sat in one and it was completely a disaster. So I've really been struggling to kind of find a resource, and that's really what I've been out to do. But what I found really difficult is when I've worked with different brands, and I worked with the fabulous Arnold Clark, who were great. I then went to work with another brand, and basically I was treated with absolutely disrespectful manner. Like, it just, I can't even phrase it because it's like I'm so annoyed about it. The PR was so dismissive and so unprofessional that I actually made a complaint and I got a massive apology about it, because there really is a lack of LGBT people talking about this kind of stuff. And I think it's like really important that there is going to be something in here where you can find out like how to do all this stuff. Like, I don't know the first thing about driving. I'm never going to be someone that's going to be like an expert driver, but it's something that I really wanted to do. It's like a personal challenge for me. And I remember even when I did my theory test, I absolutely don't know what I'm doing. Like, literally, when you get to the part that's like the video game and you have to chase the moose, I'm like, I whacked the button so much that I failed the theory test because I hit the button too much. Well, no one even told me that you only have to hit the button once. So I'm literally none the wiser about any of this stuff. And I can get all the questions right. I can memorize all the signs and whatnot. But literally, when it comes to like the basics, I have no clue. This is not my speciality at all. So that's really what my motivation was, and I found it so difficult to find the right partners. But I reached out to a company called Vego, and Vego do the most incredible insurance policies. You basically use your Vego app, you can upload the details of the car, you can pay for the specifics, and it's just been a dream come true. They were kind enough to offer me insurance for a year. And I am so happy to finally get a partner where I can actually say, like, look, this is the things that I don't know anything about. I don't know about insurance. I know that everyone says to me, oh, when you learn to drive, the insurance is super, super, super high and you have to have some experience before it goes down, or if you're in a certain age bracket it's more expensive than other things. And just I have no idea about any of this, so it's been like a real interesting learning curve. So Vego were really, really sweet because they've kind of given me an education, and I'm so sorry I'm in and out of the light, but I can't find the right placement. But I'm looking at buying a car. So once I get my car and we're going to start the lessons in a more formal way, I will then explain to you all the things that I have learned as if I am speaking to myself, because I have no idea. I do want to say though, it has been such an interesting journey for me, and I always like to push myself into new areas of things. Like, that's why I started my website journal, because I don't know. I know what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. I know what I'm doing when it comes to the things that I'm passionate about, because I become OCD obsessive with things. And then I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I know all the ins and outs of this. I know everything that you can possibly learn about it. I just do not have that information about cars. If there's things that I've got no interest in, I have no idea about them. Like football, don't have a clue. Give them all a ball, they all have a goal. I don't know the first thing about this stuff. So yes, it's been interesting. I just wanted to give you a mini update before we go into the full insurance stuff, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, it's been challenging. I just wanted to let you guys have a little update, because I was really shocked by the way that company actually treated me. And it was very strange, because we had a management with my previous management who have left. I'll talk about that in another video. we had a management meeting before Christmas, and basically I went to this event in London and I met with this brand, and they were actually doing it at that I forget the brand, Formula One or whatever it's called. There's like a sort of arcade bar thing in London in that centre that's near St Paul's Cathedral. And my friend's dad is Adrian Newey, so I've been to Adrian Newey's house, and it's in Ascot, and he has all the supercars and things, and it's like a massive mansion with security all around it. And I, even going there, don't know the first thing about Formula One and all this stuff, but I went to this event anyway, just to add a side note. And they were like, oh, we're so excited to work with you. We're going to offer you free car lessons. You're going to be learning to drive one of our experts in the areas. You're going to do this. And I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting, because finally I can actually get off the ground with this. And then we had the meeting and we confirmed all of the stuff. So I had a budget in place just for that specific project. I was like, cool. My mum sadly had an injury, as you guys know. So we had to buy certain things like aids and God knows. So I put my money into that instead of into the driving lessons. And then at the very last minute, around Christmas time, they said the brand is not going to work with you. And I was like, but you've confirmed in front of me and my manager. And it just was like an example of things to come, because I was so annoyed that someone has the cheek to say, we're going to confirm, and then at the same time they were actually going to backtrack and say, we're not going to go through with this. And it was just so, like, it was particularly frustrating, because this was like something that I've been working on for so long. It's got such personal sentiment to me. And to be perfectly honest, when you I know what I'm doing when it comes to running a business. I know how to operate things. You don't do that. You don't greenlight projects if you do not have final authorization to go ahead with them. It's totally unprofessional. So it was a massive letdown, and it kind of delayed the process, because I had to find an alternative partner, because I don't want to just do this as a blog, because I'm only going to do this if I get some financial gain from it. And then like this hullabaloo. So I'm so sorry, guys, that it's taken me a little while to actually get it. And I don't know why I look so crazy from this angle, but that's a bit better. But yeah, it was a bit of a letdown, really. And I would have done more blogs earlier, but I just didn't want to put out content for the sake of it without actually giving you any information about it. So I still find it a struggle to find the right partnerships and to create solid foundations for these types of projects. Because again, you got to pay me. I'm a very successful bitch, and I need to get paid for what I do. So yeah, it's been a challenge. I am looking at cars at the moment. I think the next car that I want to investigate actually is a Audi car. I just want one that's like big enough to fit me and my family in, and that I can comfortably, because there's another issue that I've got. I'm really clumsy. It's almost like dyspraxic, but I'm not dyspraxic. I have no spatial awareness, so I can't tell that the car goes back that far. This is why I meant to be driven, not driving. But no, I'm going to do it. It's my challenge to myself. I'm going to get this done. It's going to be fabulous. But yeah, it's just been a bit of an arduous task, really, to get all of this together. But I wanted to just give you an update. I'm croaking like a sea witch because I've had a cold, which is really, really annoying. Hopefully the sound's okay, and hopefully I don't recoil in horror when I see the angle zooming up my double chin. But love to all of you guys. If you have any advice about how to do all of this, please let me know. Or if you know if you guys know someone that's done a series about this that's LGBT, please let me know, because I would love to find just an example of someone else that's gone through this whole process, because I just never got taught the boy things. I just don't know anything about this. My sister was taken to car shows. I was not. She would go up in the helicopter. I would stay on the ground. So this is the kind of things that, like, I don't have any clue about. But yes, so next one, we're going to be doing an insurance lesson with Vego, and then after that, hopefully, we'll be doing some driving instruction lessons. So thank you, guys. I will see you in my next video. Just a quick update, and mwah!